I always tell people that this show won't make you smarter, but it should make you laugh. All right?
Yeah.
So,
accurate.
yeah, enjoy the full show. It starts right now.
For many people, making six figures a year is a huge deal.
Yeah, it should be.
Brooke and Jeffrey in the morning. But what about making 6 times that amount?
Can't even do that math.
$600,000 salary every year.
I accept.
What do you got, Jeff? What do you
How
got?
would that feel?
Awesome.
Well, you're not going to do that unless you work at Walmart.
Wait, what?
Not even joking, because a spokesperson just announced they're doing company-wide pay raises. And
Okay,
I was
Walmart.
mind blown at the actual numbers, because I didn't know this. Do you know what the average starting salary of a Walmart store manager is?
A store manager? I mean, I would guess maybe
no idea.
100. I mean,
$128,000 a year starting.
Oh, that's
Okay.
good.
Meanwhile, for market managers who oversee multiple stores, their take home's going from $300,000 up to $420K a year
Oh, dang.
on the low end, they say.
Hey.
The high end, after bonuses and incentives, it's going up to $620,000 a year.
Dang. What's up, girl? I work at Walmart.
Yeah, seriously, though. That is now
Yeah.
a flex.
It sounds different now.
I mean, how long does it take you to reach that level? If you're really good at your job, it's possible to do it in probably 7 years. But I bet some of our listeners could get that done 5 weeks tops.
Yeah, that's
yeah.
right.
Dang,
Start at
that's
the bottom,
so
work your way up, and then
Walmart greeter.
share the wealth with us since we gave you the information.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's so funny because when I was in high school and when I didn't want to study, my parents would come to my room and threaten me, like, Jeff, you want to end up working at Walmart?
What?
Is
Yeah,
that what
right?
you want?
Yes, ma'am, I would.
Honestly, kind of wish I had.
Do you know what my mom would say? Honey, that would be a great job. We're proud of you no matter where you are.
My dad was like, I don't care if you're a janitor, but just be the best janitor in the world.
There you go.
Yeah, he's so sweet.
Yeah.
All different upbringings. But anyway, let's
You're like,
move
my
on.
dad would never.
Never. To this day. Anyway, let's get to the shot collar question of the day with the man who would never accept a pay raise. He would gladly
he
take
tried.
a pay cut so that
tried.
Brooke could get another $50,000 a
Yeah,
month.
you're a good
He's
guy,
just
Jake.
that type of man.
Wow.
Digital Jake.
Oh,
Doing it for the love
Oh,
of the
he
job.
says.
learning stuff about myself, I guess.
I hear you want to work for free, Jake?
Well, you guys, on this day
so
in
messed up.
1789, history was made.
Oh.
There was a man with a powdered wig, wooden teeth, and silicone butt implants was elected the first president of the United States.
All
That's
right.
not true.
Yeah,
Mr.
Georgie.
George Washington. No, I'm pretty sure he was elected, Jose.
Yeah.
What? No, cheeks.
Oh,
You
man.
wouldn't believe where they're putting wood back in the day.
George famously said he could never tell a lie, and thanks to him, no American president or politician has lied ever since.
Little story.
Thank you, George.
You know, but how much do you really know about our past commanders and chiefs? We'll find out today in a special POTUS or bogus edition of Plenty of 20. You say a number 1 through 20, I'll tell you a fun fact about a former president. You have to decide if it's POTUS or bogus.
Okay.
We'll start with the first lady of cropped clothing. That's Alexis. How about a number, Alexis?
10.
Alexis, the 13th president, Millard Fillmore, had a bathtub installed in the White House. One of the first to be in any U.S. president's residence. And it was a massive, hand-built, 4-person soaking
Whoa.
I
basin.
bet it was.
Still, to this day, hot tub enthusiasts credit Fillmore with the idea of group bathing.
Yeah.
Is this
so funny.
true, or did I make it up? POTUS or bogus?
Wow.
Big, wow. I'm
Brooke.
shocked it
Okay.
took 13 presidents till they got a bathtub in there.
Oh, they're
Yeah.
real stinky. Real stinky
That
back in
is
the
true.
day. Yep.
Bathtubs have been around for a long time.
It's bogus.
Alexis says bogus. That is
Oh,
true. Yeah, group bathing. Millard Fillmore credited with that. A little bit.
Hey. Okay.
Alexis is out. Brooke, it's
He
your
freed
turn.
the clothes.
Crazy that his name is Phil Moore. Like Phil Moore.
Yeah, feel more cheeks.
Okay, let's go number 9.
Brooke's 16th president, Abraham Lincoln, was a champion wrestler in his youth,
Yeah.
reportedly winning over 300 matches. That fact is well known. But did you know he did the splits while delivering the Gettysburg Address?
No, he didn't.
It was a
Drop
long
it
speech,
low.
and he dropped it low a little bit to stretch it out. Is that POTUS or bogus?
Oh, I know this is from Jake's imagination
Yeah.
because he wants that to be what happened.
I
That-
swear there's video footage of Lincoln
No.
bending and snapping.
I'm imagining it with pom-poms for some reason.
That is bogus, Jake.
Brooke said that's bogus. That
Please
is
be real. real.
That's bogus. Brooke sees through it.
I'm mad Brooke brought it
Only
right.
in Jake's dreams.
We're talking real or fake presidential facts. Jose, it's your turn.
Okay, let's go 4.
7th President Andrew Jackson had a pet parrot named Paul that was known for swearing so much it had to be removed from his funeral service to avoid causing a scene.
No.
Jose, is that POTUS or bogus?
I swore. Well, I've seen viral videos of parrots that, like, their owners...
Swear a lot,
Yeah.
they do.
Yeah.
I think that presidents swear a lot behind closed
Yeah,
doors. So
I'm
I
sure.
think it hurt a lot, and I think this is true. POTUS.
Jose said this is true. It is.
Yeah!
true.
Swearing parrot. Let's
Nasty
go.
parrot. Jeffrey, it's your turn.
Number 1.
Thomas Jefferson is credited with bringing many foods back from Europe, including mac and cheese, ice cream, and french fries.
All the best stuff.
But a little known fact, he once attempted to send home a bag of croissants, but when they arrived, they were just crumbs. He then declared, "I will find a more resilient pastry." Is that true, or did I make that up? POTUS or bogus?
So serious. Reverse foodie.
This is like when Alexis was a driver for DoorDash and people would get their orders and it was mostly crumbs by the time it got
It
there.
is exactly like that,
I was
Jeffrey.
careful not to get caught.
Okay.
And it was mostly milkshakes I drank, Jeff. Not the food.
Yeah, you don't want
You're
to.
sharing the straw.
No, I opened the lid, obviously, bro.
It's
good work.
The side.
A fry would be so much better.
She's making sure it's not too watery by the time it gets there. She's always doing the melted part on the top.
Checking the flavor for them.
This definitely happened because there's no way a croissant could travel across the entire ocean without somebody wanting to
That's
get a
good-
little bite out of
there you
it.
go.
I think it was
That's the
crumbs
real-
because it just got
Flaky?
crummy and
Yeah.
flaky and fell apart.
Got
Not because
hard,
someone ate
stale.
it.
Somebody ate it. It's true.
Jeffrey said that's
POTUS.
POTUS. That's true. That is. Jefferson would never have croissants, you fool. We're back to Brooke. Brooke, the 6th president, John Quincy Adams, was an early riser. He was known to swim nude in the Potomac River every morning, even during his presidency.
Dang,
Is
get it,
that
bro.
POTUS or bogus?
Oh, yeah, Adams. Give me real POTUS.
That is true. Jose, we're down to you. If you get this wrong,
Oh
Brooke's
my
gonna
gosh.
win.
Dude.
Jose, during one of Thomas Jefferson's European visits, he rented a pet giraffe that he used for diplomatic missions to, quote, impress the French.
That's so cool.
Is that POTUS or bogus?
Did he ride a giraffe into like a conference? Also, if this was true, though, I think we would know him as Girafferson.
That's a great
Right?
point.
Like
That's a
he
deep-
would have been iconic, but I do feel like people used to buy, especially more back then, before they were protected exotic animals. So I think this is POTUS.
Jose said this is POTUS. It is. That's bogus.
Darn, I wanted it to be real.
Jefferson the
means-
giraffe.
Brooke has won today's edition of Plenty of 20.
So, Brooke, you get to choose who gets shocked while singing Peaches by Presidents of the United States of America.
God, I love this song.
You wanna sing it.
I do want to sing it. I don't want Alexis to sing it 'cause she won't know it and she'll ruin it.
Sing it while and shock her while you
Give
sing
it to Jose.
I knew
Jose,
this
here
was
you go.
Moving to the country, I'm gonna eat a lot of peaches. Peaches from a can.
No. Peaches come in a can.
Okay,
They were put
shock
there
her.
by a man.
Okay.
Come on, you guys.
That is your shock collar question of the day. Got your phone tap coming up in just a few minutes.
Brooke and Jeffrey in the morning.
Imagine you're a single, full-time working parent. Brooke, don't laugh.
What? Why would I laugh at that?
You smirked, though.
Yeah, she turned her
I did
mic off
not.
and she laughed.
I said oof.
Yeah.
Oof,
Okay,
guy.
we're on the radio. We don't need that type of commentary when we bring up single working parents.
It's called
I think that would be so hard.
Yeah, okay. Way to correct. So, where was I? Okay, single parent.
You're getting over
Imagine you're a single
sarcasm.
parent.
Yes.
It's the middle of summer.
Yeah.
And your nanny suddenly quits, leaving you in a terrible spot with nowhere to put your kid during the weekdays.
Man.
What are you supposed to do? Well, one of our listeners did something a little bit different. Something kind of risky that most people wouldn't dare attempt. And it got her 6 weeks of free childcare.
Whoa.
The thing is, no one can ever find out how she did this
Oh, wait,
or
can ma-
she would lose her job.
Can married parents do it too? Because that's a lot of free childcare.
Maybe you'll
Yeah.
hear it when we do a brand new mass speaker coming up right now.
You don't know me.
Confession I can't take back.
I am
The Masked Speaker.
Texas 78592 says, I was into my 30s when I finally learned the sit in sitcom stands for situation. I thought it meant everyone's sitting on the couch while they're watching the show.
Just wait till he learns what raw means. Yeah.
And during this segment,
It's ramen, right?
Yeah.
we don't tell you to sit, stand, or lay down. We won't even tell you what your name should be. You get to choose your own adventure.
You do.
To protect your identity here in the Mass Speaker. And we've got a woman who's chosen to go by the name Tori today. So, Tori, welcome to the show.
Hi, how's it going?
Oh, wait, where's our canned laughter? I thought we were doing the sitcom
Oh,
version.
no.
Dang it, Jeff.
We're
you
doing the
messed it up.
dramatic edition
I
we're
of
the
the
gasps.
Mass Speaker. So,
Okay.
voice changer is on. You are the Mass Speaker, Tori. Whenever you're ready, let's hear your confession.
Okay, so last summer I pulled off the craziest ruse, but I had no other choice. I had to do it.
A ruse.
A ruse?
Who
Yeah.
even uses
What a
that word?
word.
anymore?
Wow.
Is that how you text your friends about it as well?
Isn't that how you make a gravy?
Yeah, a ruse.
Oh, that's a rude.
Yeah,
Okay, all right.
Okay.
Okay, you pulled a ruse. What did you do?
So I'm a full-time working mom. My son is 7 years old.
Uh-huh.
Last July, I had a full-time nanny, but she quit in the middle of the summer. She got accepted to a study abroad program, and she left.
Yeah, and you're like, boo!
Yeah.
Who cares about France,
Yeah.
okay?
Dancing in
Education's not
life.
going to help you. Good for her, though.
Yeah.
I know, but I hate it when I have like a really good babysitter that
Yeah.
like ages out. You know what I mean? Finds
Yeah.
a real job. I'm like,
Brooke's like, have you considered this as a career?
Hey, I'll babysit at any age.
you're working with me right now. Like this, the timing
can go
doesn't work
home.
well.
Well, now, Tori, you don't have anyone to look after your kid.
No, and I couldn't find a replacement that I could afford, and it's the middle of the summer. I had nowhere to put him, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
What do you do?
So I work front desk at a dentist office, and I had no choice but to bring him to work with me.
Oh.
Okay.
I mean, you just cross your fingers that you have an understanding boss, you
Dude,
know?
Or just give him that knockout gas. Let him go to sleep.
Yeah.
Works with me every time.
Yeah.
But I didn't tell my boss or any of my coworkers.
What?
Oh,
He was sitting out in the lobby every day, and, I could keep an eye on him.
okay. Little toys out
Oh,
there.
you didn't put him to work? Like doing the suction?
Suction.
I'm
yeah.
imagining
They
the dentist,
always
a little
need-
7-year-old comes over to me.
To suction out the drool?
Like,
Yeah.
How many meds do you have for that? This kid looks like 6.
Wait, why didn't you tell your coworkers or your boss?
I didn't want to risk them, firing me or, telling me to stay home or just, judging me, looking like a bad mom.
I can kind of
Okay.
see that,
Yeah.
unfortunately.
Well, but don't they notice? Because he's there.
They should.
Yeah.
I mean,
He's sitting in the
you work
lobby.
at the front desk.
Yeah.
But he's there every day, so I had to disguise him. Different hat, different outfit, every day. Sometimes sunglasses I would put on him.
Sometimes a Deadpool costume to hide his face.
He's trick or
Actually,
treating.
if he's 7, it's not weird for a kid 7-year-old.
No,
to show up
you're
in a
just coming in.
costume.
Different superhero every day.
Yeah.
Okay. And nobody noticed?
No, he had his backpack full of snacks. He had an iPad. He knew where the bathroom was. He could, take a nap in the pile of stuffed animals in the corner if he wanted to.
I mean, dentist office do have really good kids areas.
There's always
Yeah.
like
In the lobby.
stuffies and toys and puzzles and stuff.
Oh, I still play with the one where it's like you have the little ring that goes
The bead.
along the wire.
The bead on the
Oh,
ring.
I
yeah.
still play with those. They're so
Me
fun.
Too, me
Dude,
too.
you-
I race them.
Yeah.
You have a better behaved kid than Jose or Jeffrey would be if we sat them in the
And
lobby.
I'm impressed your kid isn't yelling mom.
Yes.
Yeah, that's true.
I had to tell him, if the dentist ever comes out, he has to act like he's somebody else's kid. I'd tell him to, go play by, a woman waiting or something.
So wait, did you ever get caught?
I didn't, but there was one time I almost was busted.
Uh-oh.
This hygienist came out, and she was like, I feel like that child has been sitting in the lobby all day.
Oh.
I just joked. I was like, oh, these kids, they all look alike after a while.
Oh, yeah.
Stereotype 'em.
She's like, oh, yeah, who knows? And then I pulled this off for 7 weeks until school started.
7 straight weeks with your kid
Wild.
at your work?
I can
Yeah.
see as long as they're not complaining or scared. Like if it's like I'm lost, then of course
No,
all
but he
hands
really
on
should have
deck.
just done an internship at that point. The kid.
Yeah.
He should have gotten paid.
Yeah.
That's wild.
And he spent so much time in the lobby. His reading level now is, way above his classmates.
Oh, that's awesome.
That's a positive.
Every magazine, every book.
He's reading to the other kids in the lobby.
Yeah, and you wouldn't believe after weeks of highlights, he can really spot the difference between two pictures.
Yeah.
And he can find Waldo.
He knows 50 ways to satisfy her in bed.
Oh,
Cosmo.
wait.
I
He
know.
picked up the wrong magazine.
Yeah, I know.
And it's definitely not in highlights.
I'm just
Jeff.
saying, he's a wealth of knowledge
Yeah.
for a little 7-year-old.
I hope
so.
that wasn't a
I mean,
pop-up.
honestly, you got 7 weeks of free childcare.
Yeah.
Honestly, yeah.
Brooke, don't look so happy about that. We're going to see one of the salespeople this summer. I'm going to be like, God, they really shrank.
My kids are getting pretty big, but I got a standing desk. I think I could fit one underneath for a couple of weeks.
So, Tori, it sounds like no regrets for you. Are you planning the same thing for next summer?
Oh, no regrets at all. We had a great summer together. I don't know if I could pull it off again, though.
Yeah, I wouldn't risk it.
Especially now that he's an
I
adult.
wouldn't risk it. And I'd also maybe start looking for jobs where they're a little more family friendly.
Yeah, there's some type of child care
Yeah.
in there.
Yeah.
Did you just tell her to get a new job?
I did.
Sounds like she's got a good
I mean,
one.
you always want to get a new job when you already have one, Jeff. You don't want to wait
Yeah.
until you get fired. Then you're screwed.
What is
God.
she turning
Right about
into?
She sounds like my mom. Like, when are you going to get a real job? One that's family friendly.
When are you
Anyway,
going to be the dentist?
text in 78592. If you have a confession you've been holding on to, we can hide your identity, mask your voice, and make you our next mass speaker. Your phone tap's coming up.
Brooke and Jeffrey in the morning.
We got an email from a listener who's a self-described nice guy.
Oh,
That's nice.
A loyal husband who never really gets the chance to let loose and be labeled a bad boy. But recently, the couple's been taking tango lessons together.
Okay, bad boy.
And he thought maybe we could use that information to turn him into a wild man, willing to take risks and do crazy things. Will his wife buy it? You're going to find out in your phone tap right now.
It's another phone tap.
Weekday mornings on the 20s.
Hello?
Hi, this is Bobby Walk from 3rd Street Dance. Is this Kelly
This is she.
Your husband and you take tango classes here on Tuesdays. Is that right?
We do. we just started this last month, so.
Oh, that's great. I did that when my marriage was failing too. Wonderful.
What?
So this is kind of an uncomfortable situation I need to bring up with you.
Hold on. I'm sorry. I think I misunderstood you. Did you say something about
What?
my marriage?
Oh, not yours. I was talking about my 4th husband. Don't worry about it. So what I'm actually calling about is we're getting quite a few complaints.
Complaints?
Mm-hmm.
About us?
No, actually just David,
Oh.
your husband.
Well, what did David do? I'm confused.
You sound confused. Yeah. So Tuesday nights is tango, as you know.
Right. Yeah.
And Wednesdays is our pole dancing class. And according to the instructor, your Dave just keeps stopping by.
Hold on. I'm sorry. There has to be some confusion.
Well, that's what we thought at first, too. But he's shown up for 4 consecutive weeks.
What?
And you're right. Your husband does act confused when he gets here. Oh, thought this was tango night. But then he stays to watch the entire class.
You've got to be joking. This is not.
Actually, I'm not joking. Yeah.
Oh, my God.
Maybe the thing that really puts it over the top, though, is he woots.
I'm sorry, what?
You know, woots. Woot woot.
No, Huh?
Okay, let me paint a picture. So there was one of our dancers doing an upside down carousel spin, and there's Dave over in the corner saying, "Oh yeah, woot woot, oh yeah."
No way is that my husband. I don't think you have the right Dave.
If it's the Dave that knows how to pretend to make it rain, I have the right Dave.
My Dave is the nicest guy ever. I don't even think he understands what making it rain is. Like, I don't.
Well, I can tell you that I did see him dancing with you in the tango class, and then he was here the following night watching.
This can't be happening right now.
He just approached me this week, sheepishly even, couldn't really make eye contact, and then muttered something about how he wanted to sign up to be a spotter.
Oh my God. I'm seeing red.
Well, when he asked if he could help with the Brazilian leg kick, I was actually shocked that he knew all these pole dancing terms. Are you the one teaching him?
No, absolutely not. I don't know any of those moves.
We do have an open spot for you on Wednesdays if you'd like to come, especially if Dave is going to sign up to be a spotter. You may want to keep an eye on him.
I don't want to be in the class, and I certainly don't want my husband spotting pole dancing women.
So that's a no for both of you then?
Absolutely not.
Oh,
no.
shoot. Okay. Well, in that case, we are going to have to put up a sign with his name and picture that says this man allowed only on Tuesday nights, not Wednesdays.
Please don't do that. Please, that is so mortifying.
Okay. Do you think it'd be better if the sign just read, "This is a prank phone call"?
What?
With a little Brooke and Jeffrey logo in it? No?
What? Are you serious right now?
This is actually Brooke from Brooke and Jeffrey in the morning. We're doing a phone tap on you. This was actually all your husband Dave's idea. He emailed us and he said, Tango's been a challenge, but he is ready for the next leap. The pole.
Oh my God. I thought I was married to a pervert.
I don't know Dave that well, so that's up to you to decide.
Wake up every morning with phone taps. Weekday mornings on the 20s. Brooke and Jeffrey in the morning.
It's the number one most important piece of advice that you can give to a newly engaged couple.
What's that? Why is this music playing?
If you need to keep a secret from your spouse, whatever you do, don't hide the evidence here.
What? Jeff.
Number one most important piece of advice.
No, the advice is don't keep secrets.
No, apparently somebody didn't get the memo and they chose the bad forbidden hiding spot in their home. And now their significant others on the phone, desperate for answers to what she discovered.
Okay.
Honestly, doesn't look great for him. Oh, no. You're going to hear it in your brand new Awkward Tuesday phone call right after this.
It's awkward.
It's Tuesday.
It's Awkward Tuesday phone call.
Welcome back to Brooke and Jeffrey in the morning. Let's take a quick look at the scoreboard. In the last 3 years, we've had 20 engaged couples come on our show. And Brooke has miraculously stopped 17 of those from going through with it because of her advice.
Now that's good defense.
Wait, what?
That's a new record, and we are very excited to have another bride-to-be with us on the phone today. Will Brooke successfully implode her budding relationship?
Is this my RBI or what?
Yeah,
Like what?
Let's find out. Donna, welcome to the show.
Hi, thanks for taking my call today.
Donna, I swear, I don't even know what the issue is yet, but I'm in support
Enjoy
of
being engaged while you still are.
Hopefully your bags are pre-packed to move out as soon as this conversation is over. But first, tell us about your awesome relationship. How can we ruin that for you?
Oh, God.
So I got engaged about a month ago.
Oh, congratulations.
What's his name?
Thanks. His name's Neil.
Okay.
So I actually met him last year, so it was kind of a quick engagement. We're both like mid to late 30s. Like I've always wanted to get married. Like it's always been a goal.
Yeah.
A lot of what you said there made Alexis grimace. Late 30s, getting married. She's having a bad
I started
time.
engagement.
So, I mean, it's finally happening for you. So that's great.
Yeah.
With the person that you love.
Yeah. But okay, so after our engagement, I moved into his place, but I came across something just, I don't know, weird the other day.
Oh, okay.
What was it?
So it was crammed in like a computer desk drawer.
Okay.
So obviously it's something he probably meant to hide, or it seems like it.
Can I ask before you tell us what it is? Were you looking for something, or you just came across?
No, I was just kind of like cleaning out some drawers. Like I was trying to organize a little bit.
Okay.
So I found this piece of paper, and
Which is already sus because who still uses paper nowadays? Already, I'm concerned.
Is that another ooh from Alexis?
Yeah. I'm just confused about like the whole desk and laptop or the situation.
Yeah, there's desks. People have those. Yeah.
But I'm assuming there was
They do
something else about the paper that got you worried.
Okay, yeah. On the piece of paper, there is a list of girls' names on it.
Okay.
And next to each name, there's check marks and there's dollar amounts.
Maybe.
Oh, dollar amount.
But is it like $5, like $500? Like, does it have amounts on it?
Yeah.
Like, is it a lot of
Let
money?
me tell us more.
Yes, like not 500, but in the hundreds.
Ooh.
Oh.
Okay, not a lemonade stand. That's what I was kind of hoping. Something like
Or
Well,
it's
why
really
isn't
good
it just
lemonade.
some work thing? Like, why is everyone assuming it's something weird and odd?
Well,
Like when I owe you money, Brooke, if I pay you back for lunch, I don't write it down somewhere. Like I just give you back the 50.
You're
or the
not an
20.
organized person.
That's true. That's very true.
All right, well, hold on. I need to know, have you brought this up to your fiance yet, or is this going to be the first time?
Yes, so I did some digging,
Right.
and we share a bank account right now.
Oh.
So recently on the paper, he had added $250 to this girl named Melissa, who I know. Like, I know her pretty well. Like, I know a few of the girls on the list.
You know the people on the list.
Oh.
Yeah, I know a few of them. Like, some of them are single, some of them are married.
Oh, now
So-
I'm confused.
Doesn't that feel even more innocent?
Yeah.
It makes me feel kind of gross, though.
Jeff, why?
Paying married people to do stuff?
Jeff, you don't know.
They're usually desperate enough to give it away for free, right?
Jeff,
You don't know what's going on, Jeff. None of us do.
I'm
I
pretty
think my
sure.
husband does take the payments, not me.
Yeah. There's always one money savvy one in the group, but
I'm kidding. We're kidding.
God,
We're kidding.
you sound like
another
We're kidding.
I
mean,
know.
it's some sort of accounting sheet with people and friends of his.
Yeah.
So what
guess,
else did you
but-
find? Did you find anything sketchy about it?
well, I asked, did you bring it up to him, or is this totally
Yeah.
what?
Yeah, so when I saw that he had taken $250 from the bank account and sent it to this girl, Melissa,
yeah.
I said to him, hey, just curious, why did you pay Melissa $250 last week?
yeah.
He
Okay.
instantly, to me, he looked super nervous. It looked like he got caught.
But he's paying out of a joint account. Like, is he that bad at, like, crime?
I mean,
Maybe he didn't realize it.
it's a new account, so I don't even know that he was like thinking about that, but he just seemed super nervous. And then he was like, I got to leave the room for a second.
He had to leave the room?
What did he
Yes.
say when he eventually, I mean, you must have seen him since he left the room.
I would have followed him out of the
Right.
room. Why did he have to leave the room?
I don't know. And then when he came back, he was like, oh, it's a fantasy football thing with her. So
that's
I
his-
just didn't even bring up the other women or the other dollar amounts because I was just like, all right, something's just not adding up. Like,
Yeah.
I'm getting married to him. There can't be any secrets, especially like financial weird
Totally.
stuff.
Okay, so you brought up the amount of money paid to one of your friends, but you didn't tell him about the list that you found?
Yes. I just confronted him about the amount that I saw take out of the bank account recently.
Okay, he doesn't even
So-
know that
It's
you
so
have that sheet.
weird. Because, like, I was totally like, oh, it's innocent. You're assuming things until his reaction.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, his reaction. And, like, why would he have to leave the room to gather himself to tell you about a fantasy
He's
football
got to text
league?
Melissa.
It's the secret fantasy
Alexis.
football league that nobody's allowed to know about.
I knew you were the sketchiest one here.
Okay, so we're running out of time on this segment here. So you want to call I'm assuming your fiance coming up here, and what advice are you looking for from us?
Yeah.
I just need to know how to approach this situation or like what to expect. I'm
Right.
nervous.
Or even to see if he's lying or not.
I mean, I think he was lying about the fantasy football thing. Like, I mean, I'm just kind of freaking out. I'm supposed to marry this guy. Like, I don't think he's telling the truth.
Oh, no.
How many fantasy leagues is he in?
Yes, we're going to come back and we're going to have
Oh
some
my
advice
God.
for you. Let you make this call to your fiance and find out if he committed the most atrocious of acts, lying about fantasy football.
No,
In the
yeah.
meantime, go take $250 out of his account for yourself. Okay.
It's also her account,
Yeah,
so
well, yeah.
she's taking from herself. Anyway, we'll have some advice when we do your Awkward Tuesday phone call right after this. Hold on.
It's awkward.
It's Tuesday.
It's Awkward Tuesday phone call.
If you're just joining us, we've got some mystery fiance drama going on this morning.
Yeah.
With one of our listeners, Donna, who just moved in with her new fiance, Neil, after they got engaged. She was recently cleaning out a computer desk drawer at his place when she found a folded up piece of paper filled with women's names, and next to their names, different payments.
Oh my gosh.
Which I know is all very normal. That stuff happens all the time.
Yeah, we all got lists.
For newly engaged guys, but Donna decided to confront him about one of the payments, and he immediately acted nervous, kind of weird, left the room, and came back blaming it all on a fantasy football misunderstanding.
Yeah, and
Yeah,
Alexis is like, he
right.
obviously left the room to text the woman
Yeah.
who probably gave him the fantasy football excuse.
Glad you guys believe everything I say.
I thought that was really smart.
Thank you.
Donna is not buying any of that. She hasn't even told him about the big list of names that she found, but she might have to coming up here, depending on the advice that we have.
Yes.
Donna, are you ready to hear what Jose and Brooke give you?
Yeah, I'm ready.
First, I got to charge you $100.
Yeah.
It?
Sounds like she's shuffling around through more drawers right now. Donna, are you looking to find more pieces of paper?
It's not funny.
Okay.
She finds like 3 scrolls.
Okay. Brooke, what advice do you have for Donna here?
I just think this sucks right now. I mean, he was obviously shady the first time you confronted him. He probably will be again. In the end, I think you just need to say, listen, I'm trying to build a life with you, and that foundation starts with trust. And if you're not going to be in that, I don't know. Like, how do you have a marriage?
A little threat.
I mean, how do you start a marriage without trust, without honesty? You can't.
Oh, it's just like Brooke breaks you up again, but this one is a little bit sadder.
I'm being serious.
Donna, are you willing to go that far?
I pretty much agree. Like, I can't start a relationship with lies or feeling like something is not truthful. Like,
Totally.
Yeah.
Plus, men love being told that they can't be trusted and you don't feel like you're being honest with them. We love hearing that from the girls.
What, you think that guy's being honest about fantasy football, about the list of women that he's playing with?
Brooke, I don't know the answers to everything, but one person who does is Jose. So let's hear his
That's who I
advice
always
first.
turn
Well, can we just give him the benefit of the doubt real quick? Okay, don't go into it hot like this. Look, it looks bad. He's paying multiple women to do stuff to him.
What?
We get it.
Don't
okay?
say that.
Or with him.
But no matter how bad it looks, you got to keep an open mind. He could be embarrassed to tell you for another reason. Like, you don't know. Just let him say it.
that's fair. You're right. Like, I do need to keep an open mind. Like, I don't want to just attack him or like
Right.
make him think that I'm just constantly snooping on him and whatever, looking for something bad.
Yeah.
Yeah, but if he turns it around and says, why were you even looking, and tries to
Yeah.
blame you
Yeah,
for it, you
there it
know
is.
something's up.
This
Yeah.
is your fault.
Okay. We have some good advice for you. You can take a little bit of what you want, but we're going to dial your fiancé Neil here and let you make your awkward Tuesday phone call. You ready?
Yeah, I think so.
All right, you got this. You got this.
Remember, every guy deserves 10 to 20 mistakes before he really gets in trouble. So here we go.
You got to train us.
I'm going to dial his number right now.
Yeah.
Oh, oops.
Yeah.
Dial the wrong number. Hold on. Let's try it again.
Hello?
Hey, it's me.
Oh, hey, what's up, babe?
Not much.
Is everything all right?
Yeah, I mean, everything's okay.
Okay, good, because I didn't recognize the number. I was making sure you're safe and everything.
Yeah, sorry. My phone died, so I was just calling from somewhere else. I have a question. Are you doing drugs?
What?
Just tell me.
What?
What are you talking about? Am I doing drugs?
Yeah, are you doing drugs?
I mean, none that you aren't already aware of. No.
Oh, God.
Okay. Are you paying for adult experiences?
Sorry. No, come on.
Tell
What are you
me,
talking
please.
about?
Don't laugh. This is serious. Please don't laugh at me. This is serious. Like, I have.
No, I'm not. I'm not.
I need to
What?
know.
I mean, I thought you were joking. I don't know what you're talking about, honey.
Okay. Listen, I know there's something going on. I know you're paying money. There's something you're not telling me.
Does this have to do with the other day with the $250 to Melissa?
Yeah. And I know about the others.
What are you talking about? What do you mean?
I found a folded up piece of paper in your desk, and it had women's names. It had dollar amounts next to them, and you're acting weird about it. Like, do not say fantasy football again, because I know that's a straight up lie.
Okay. God, I really didn't want to talk to you about this.
Okay, well, we have to. We're getting married. You know, I'm going to build this marriage on trust. I cannot be in a relationship built on, like, a lie.
Couldn't we just talk about it after we get married?
Oh, my God. There's not going to be a marriage if you don't tell me what the hell is going on. No secrets. Like, you're not making yourself look good right now.
I could tell you, but it sounds worse than it is.
Oh my God. Please, can you just tell me I'm ready? Please, can you just, like...
Okay. So, you know, we're not super young. We're in our 30s or late 30s. And a couple of years ago, I made it a life priority to find somebody that I could spend the rest of my life with.
Okay, so...
I read this thing that if you put a bounty out with your friends and coworkers, they'd be more motivated to find a match for you.
What? What are you talking about?
Well, it worked. It worked.
How did this start?
More than once. Over the last few years, I've been set up on successful dates, and I pay the person who finds them for me.
Oh my God. That's desperate.
It's not desperate. It's not. It's normal. It's normal-ish.
That's not normal. Like, what the hell? Like, what?
But I'm not cheating on you or anything. Like, isn't this good news? I mean, this is how I found you. Paid the most money to Melissa, who set us up.
Okay.
That's why, Melissa.
What's going on?
That's a lot of money.
Yeah, it is.
Hey, babe.
Okay.
Who are all these people?
Hey, Neil.
What's up, man?
Yeah, sorry to interrupt your riveting conversation with your fiance, but you're on the radio right now.
Oh my gosh.
Well, that sucks. Okay.
Well, no.
Yeah, for us too, bro. Don't worry.
No, I think it's sweet what you did.
My friends set each other for free. I'd love to get paid.
Yeah, that's a good point, actually.
I mean, it shows that you were serious.
We're here because Donna needed a little bit of help after she found that piece of paper with all the women's names on it and all the different dollar amounts.
Oh,
She
man.
thought something really shady was going on.
Honestly, you could tell by her first question that she jumped to worst case scenario.
Yeah.
Drugs?
Yeah.
What the heck?
You're claiming that it's a way to have friends set you up with women. Donna, how are you feeling hearing all that?
I almost don't know how to feel. This is so not anything I was expecting.
Wait, but you believe him, right?
I mean, it's so specific that, like, I feel like I do, but it's also just kind of strange.
I
don't
heard
know.
you use the word desperate, I think, when you were talking to him.
Yeah.
Judgy there.
But it's worth it. I paid her $250 to find you, and it worked. I thought this would be a funny story I could tell you later.
Oh.
I had to pay somebody else to get you?
Hey,
What's
people,
texting Melissa?
people pay for matchmaking services all the time, and nobody judges them,
Oh,
Jack.
yeah.
It is funny his friends all accept the money, though.
Yeah, they seem
I mean, maybe it was like a, they don't take the money, right? Unless you meet the one.
Yeah, it's a successful match. Is that how it works, Neil?
Once you say I do.
I mean, look, there's different tiers. If it's not a great date, I might just take them cookies.
Oh,
Just cookies.
I don't
Maybe-
understand, Donna. Aren't you like, I would be flattered.
I mean, okay, on one hand, I'm kind of flattered.
Yeah.
But on the other hand, I'm like $250. That's all I'm worth to you.
Hey, it'll be a
Wait,
cute
what?
story when you're a grandma one day. You're telling your grandkids, like, your grandpa bought me for $250.
Yeah.
Stop it. You think he should have paid more?
I mean,
You weren't supposed to know about the price. The price is really beside the point.
Oh.
It's just to show my friends thank you.
Do you get like Black
wow.
Friday deals on girls? Like, how's
It's kind of like
that
the fantasy
Discount.
football dating, though. Like, there's like,
Yeah.
You
wait, no.
draft one
I've
and
never
hope
played
it works
fantasy,
out?
so I actually don't know.
All right, so it sounds like there isn't really a whole lot as shady as we thought going on with this list of women.
Yeah.
It's just a matchmaking service.
He's not cheating.
on
He's
a piece of
blocking in
paper.
his love.
Yeah, with his good friends because
Yeah.
they know you best, right? And it worked. That's the amazing thing. You two are getting married.
Are you still, Donna? This doesn't change anything in your mind, does it?
I mean, no, not at the moment. No, I don't think so.
Hey, wedding's on.
Aha,
at the
Brooke foiled
moment.
again. Couldn't ruin this relationship.
Brooke and Jeffrey in the morning.
According to recent data, there are more single people in the United States right now than ever before.
Whoa, that's crazy.
We're talking millions and millions, possibly billions of unattached, love-hungry humans.
I think you may have got the math wrong on billions, but okay.
Prove me wrong that there's not billions, but
All right.
out of
Really isn't.
all those people, only 3 will be able to participate in an exclusive dating service that just popped up in LA. And if you're selected, they guarantee they will find you your soulmate,
Yo.
maybe within 3 days.
Well, they have billions to pick from. So,
Yes.
I mean,
Being
That is
selected
true.
is like winning the lottery.
But you will not believe the price tag for them to get it done. You're going to find out right now. Valentine's Day is coming up, and the question is, how desperate are you? It's Brooke and Jeffrey in the morning.
Is that rhetorical, or do you want answered?
No,
Jose answered.
More specifically, how much would you be willing to pay someone to find you your soulmate?
Oh, that's interesting. Your soulmate.
Yeah, because an LA-based matchmaking service just launched a new promotion that promises to find you the one. Guaranteed.
Guarantee? How can you guarantee?
I want
be
a
a
job
bot,
there.
maybe.
I love matchmaking.
And they're doing it for the reasonable fee of just $1 million.
Get out of here.
That's the guarantee.
Get out of here.
And this isn't their normal business. This is just a special thing that they're doing right now called $1 Million Matchmaking.
Wait, what's their normal business? They're not even experts at this?
No,
Is this a pop-up?
No, sorry. I meant they just do normal matchmaking, not for $1 million.
I thought they were like a tech company or something. Who's like on the side.
They're looking for an investor?
We're a chicken farm, but on the side, we'll find you your true love.
Okay.
No, so this is a special promotion that they're doing at their service for millionaires. They're only taking on 3 clients total for this.
Okay.
But it seems like people are into it because over 100 applied for this on day 1.
What the heck?
I think this all the time. How are there so many rich people in this country?
There are a lot
Like,
of
who can
people.
afford that?
Brooke, you just have to be comfortable going into deep, deep debt.
Oh.
Okay? Once you wrap
That's
your mind
right.
around that, you can afford anything.
And you know what? Love will pay me back.
Exactly.
Yeah.
But
Hugs and kisses.
this is how it works. It's a 12-month-long program, and the $1 million price tag covers the salaries of 3 people whose full-time job that year is going to be finding you the one.
Wow.
And $1 million might sound expensive if your name's not Brooke Fox. So here is what you're actually getting for that. One is a full-time recruiter.
To find your match.
This person will fly all over the country visiting bars, gyms, concerts, and other hotspots for singles, searching to find you your perfect match.
I'd rather fly to all those places.
Yeah, what the heck? That's part of the fun.
It's like buying a wingman.
Yeah.
Who's actually going to
Kinda.
find someone in real life for you. Like, it's not even like they're going to just go through dating profiles.
They're like doing the dating.
Yeah, even better than a wingman because you don't have to be there. They're just going to go like headhunting, find one for you.
Hey, bro, I found this girl in Scottsdale at a bar. She's gorgeous. I think it's your type.
Yes.
I mean, Alexis, if someone approached you at a bar and said, okay, listen, I'm undercover for a millionaire who
she'd
lives
love
across
that.
the country, that would feel like a scam.
But you gotta just see.
I mean, you gotta be rich.
If it is a scam.
If you got a representative, you gotta be rich.
You've already said millionaire. You said undercover. This is all sounding
So
sexy.
you want me to say no?
Yeah, bad boy.
And you get unlimited matches with full background checks every time they match you with somebody.
You know, it doesn't feel good that they have to give background checks to their matches. Like, they're not doing the best
Well,
job.
that's the thorough job that they're doing for their clients. 2, you'll also get a professional date planner whose entire job is to plan out all of your dates down to the minute detail.
Oh, that's kind of fun, though.
Are you serious?
Yeah, you do none of the legwork. They will make the dinner reservations. They will hire your transportation. They will rent the motel room for the night. They will do it all for you and just hand you the itinerary.
Doesn't this feel like so sterile, though? Like, it's taking out the joy of, like, getting to know somebody and actually giving them something that's thoughtful.
Imagine being this rich and you show up on the date and both of you were surprised. Like, wow, I rented at Madison Square Garden?
Yeah.
Cool, I didn't know.
It's like
I just paid the fee.
It's like being on The Bachelor, except you can actually eat the dinners that they put in front of you.
And you don't have to be drunk the whole
Yeah,
time.
no force it.
But you should. If you're just joining us, we're talking about a new matchmaking service where people can pay $1 million to get 12 months of elite matchmaking work until they find you your soulmate.
How do they guarantee finding a soulmate? Do you get your money back if not?
Must be. It has to be.
It's never going to come to that, Brooke.
Oh, it's
They're
not.
definitely
Okay.
going to do it. What else do you get?
They're like, Brooke, you're sleeping with all of them and then saying you don't love them. This is not our fault.
That's on you. You're also going to get a full-time professional dating coach who will work with you on things like your clothes, your hair, your dating etiquette. They'll teach you how to create more romantic moments on your dates.
Okay.
That's part of the guarantee. I
Okay, so
think.
you actually have to put some effort in yourself. You can't buy it all.
Yeah.
No,
Right?
but they'll teach you how to unhook the bra with one hand over the clothes.
Now that's
Because that's how you find the one.
Hate when you get a rich guy and he's like, what? There's no front class?
Yeah.
Dang it.
Oh, man.
Hold on, Butler, get in here. I need your help with this.
So remember, the point is to help you find your soulmate in 12 months.
Whoa.
But what happens if you get engaged in less than 6 months?
What?
Then they'll toss in a 3-carat diamond engagement ring at no extra cost.
You literally
No
prepaid
extra
for it.
Yes. You fell in
bought
love
it.
too quickly.
Yeah, she's not gonna want it though. She's gonna be like, "That's a free ring. You better."
Yeah, you cheap.
Why not? Only 3 carats? Come on now. Now, again, they're only choosing 3 total people for this promotion, and almost no one can realistically afford that kind of price tag and live a
crazy.
normal
but
life.
There's 10 people that have tried to do this.
100 people have
100.
applied.
Yeah.
So what I heard is out at the bar, I don't need to look for men. I need to look for recruiters now.
Yeah.
Out at the
Yeah.
bar.
For the agents.
Someone
And-
with a clipboard. I approach.
Actually, for people like you, Alexis, they offer this piece of free advice. Quote, dress nice for your next flight.
Because they find them on planes.
They say airports are actually a hotspot for meeting really high-quality singles.
I would never get a date if they had to see me at the airport.
Yeah.
Like disheveled, like you were saying.
Brooks in sweats just
like-
hissing
I
at
have
him.
my hood on, headphones in. Yeah.
The fluorescent lighting's terrible.
Is that woman actually drinking out of the tub of nacho cheese? Oh, God.
I mean, honestly, when I fly, I'm at my most unsexy.
Yeah.
So I guess anybody who flies sexy deserves to have a little
Absolutely.
treat.
Yeah.
They're
that's
looking for you, so dress nice. And if you've got no plans for Valentine's Day and $1 million lying around,
And you're probably not listening to the show.
probably not, but
Yeah.
this matchmaking service might be for you.
Brooke and Jeffrey in the morning.
We've got Allison back on the phone. She is 0-1 all time. And I don't know if you remember, but Allison has maybe the coolest job title ever.
Ooh, what is she?
She's a graffiti ranger.
Oh, cool.
Wait, you
Which-
just go out and like paint over graffiti?
Yep.
All right.
Yeah, so
It's still a cool title.
if you see graffiti out somewhere and you want to get it taken care of, you call Allison. She will come over and paint that bad boy
She's
good.
got buckets of great paint at the ready.
Yeah. You know what I
Yeah.
love, Allison, is you got 2 super cool names. Like you could add that ranger. Like I want to be an on-air personality ranger.
Do you ever?
Or a graffiti comedian.
Yeah, yeah,
A
sure.
graffitian.
Graffitian.
Yeah.
Allison,
Spray out your jokes.
You guys are going to love this punchline. Hold on, everyone be quiet.
I like it, Jose. I do.
Hold on, wait.
No, okay. It's
That's just the setup.
when
Hold
do
on.
I start laughing? All right.
Hold on, I'm shaking the can now.
Poor
All right.
Allison. Allison, I am really sorry
My
that
bad,
you decided
Allison.
to come on the show again.
I'm sorry.
It's all good.
Do we still have time to ask her questions?
No, I don't think
No,
so.
I
it.
ruined
That's
it.
it.
No.
I'm sorry.
Let's
We
get-
lit you and you didn't pay attention this
Yeah,
time.
I burned the light.
Let's get Brooke out of here so we can go to the game. You got 30 seconds to answer as many questions as possible, Allison. If you don't know when you could say pass, but you have to beat her outright if you want to win. Are you ready?
Yes.
Good luck. Your time starts now. Facebook launched on this day in 2004. What 3-letter word originally preceded Facebook on their domain name?
Pass.
What is the oldest and longest running airline in America?
Alaska.
Name the legendary band who had 3 brothers in it named Brian, Dennis, and Carl Wilson.
Oh my God. Pass.
What is the first letter of the Greek alphabet?
Alpha.
Who's older, Bill Clinton or Donald Trump?
Donald.
All right, Allison, good work there. Brooke's coming back into the studio here. And the thing is, Allison, Valentine's Day is coming up, and rumor has it that you are single.
I am.
Well, Allison.
How would you like a little love message from one Rolando?
Oh, I would love
Rolando, what would you say to this single, sensual graffiti ranger?
You are my Valentine Ballison.
Ooh.
forward to it.
You look forward to it. What do you look forward to the most? The dinner or what is going to happen after and before and during?
I think it's after.
During?
Yes, oh,
You do
yes.
it during?
Yes, it is why I'm no longer allowed at Applebee's.
I see.
Applebee's is how I call it. yes.
Wow.
Yeah.
Allison,
Yeah.
your Valentine's Day just got spicy.
I'm looking forward to it.
Wow.
Oh, you are so passionate.
Oh, wow.
Allison, you must calm down, my lover.
All
The
right.
graffiti ranger meets the romance ranger. Wow, this is getting too hot.
I don't know if I want to interrupt with me answering questions.
You
right
can
now.
put your graffiti on me.
Let's go to the next round of questions
Yeah.
before something even worse happens. Brooke, are you ready?
Yeah.
I think Brooke's going to lose.
Jose's on one today. I
Here
like
we go.
it.
Your time starts now. Facebook launched on this day in 2004. What three-letter word originally preceded Facebook on their domain name?
OnlyFans.
What is the oldest and longest running airline in America?
American Airlines?
Name the legendary band who had 3 brothers in it named Brian, Dennis, and Carl Wilson.
Oh, the Beach Boys.
What is the first letter of the Greek alphabet?
Alpha.
Who is older, Bill Clinton or Donald Trump?
Ooh, Donald Trump.
That's it. Answers are in. Oh, I'm afraid to send it back over to the scoreboard because of how sensual it was, but let's go to Jose.
Whoa, somebody had a big piece of grouchy pie this morning.
Oh. Quite the opposite for you, actually.
Yeah, we will not be eating that on our date,
Yeah,
Allison.
okay.
Allison, you did so good. You got 2 correct, my lover. Yay!
Brooke probably got 3, though.
You think?
I don't
well,
know.
I knew you were not only beautiful, but you were smart because, yes, Brooke got 3! Oh, Allison, but you knew. You knew because you were on my love.
Allison, I'm sorry. Go to 0-2 all time against Brooke. Let's go over the answers for everybody. Facebook launched on this day in 2004. Originally, before Facebook on their domain name, it was The Facebook. TheFacebook.com.
Huh.
The oldest and longest running airline in America would be Delta, which started in 1925. American Airlines was the year after.
Like, probably
really
6
close.
months after.
The legendary band with the 3 brothers, Brian, Dennis, and Carl Wilson, was the Beach Boys. First letter of the Greek alphabet is Alpha. Between Bill Clinton and Donald Trump is older by 2 months. And that was all the things that we got to this time. So, Allison, unfortunately, not enough to take down Brooke today. But just for playing, you win a $10 Starbucks gift card.
Awesome. Thank you.
Yeah.
Thanks for calling in, Allison.
Thank you, guys.
All right. Any departing message from Rolando? Or
Yeah,
it's
we've
gonna,
had so
it's gonna
much,
get
Jeff.
you know what?
Do we need to add more?
No, no more talking. It's time
Jeff.
for kissing. Allison, kiss me on the lips.
Okay. See, I told you to wrap it up
Okay,
early.
sorry about that, Allison.
yes.
We're gonna. Oh God.
Oh,
No, Allison. Okay, thanks for playing. Come back again soon. We're gonna do Win Brooks Bucks same time tomorrow.
Brooke and Jeffrey in the morning.